Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Morning After. It's your boy Knockout Boxing, 86 TV, and my OG, KQKC Boxing Network. And we are in this thing for another episode. KQ, how you doing this morning?
Yes, sir. I'm doing just fine, man. I had a good time last night, and I hope everybody had a good time that was in there with me. All right, and that's what I get up for. I get up for you all. You all the one that presses me. You all want to give me the ideas. You all the one to tell me, hey, KQ, are you gonna call this fight? And this is what I'm saying. When you see guys that fought like last night, these are the guys that we are going to be talking about in the next 2 or 3 years. If they're on a fast track, which some of them might be, or could be, and should be, we might be talking about them next year. And
Yeah,
these, you might see the next Floyd Mayweather. Who knows? I'm not saying you will, but you might see a better Floyd Mayweather. How about that?
facts.
So
And with that comes too, like some of
mhm,
them you might be like, damn, he had all the talent, but he couldn't get over the hump because everybody ain't gonna be world champion. Somebody
that's right.
gonna fall short. So you get to see every journey and all that stuff. For every Floyd Mayweather, Terrence Crawford, and Earl Spence, you got a
Yeah,
you got an Adrian Broner in there somewhere who, maybe they start off good, they become champion, but then they fall off. So I love the journey, man. I love the journey of these young fighters, and we got so much to cover, man, on the fights from last night. We got some
yeah.
some real
Mhm,
some real hot topics in boxing. So we gonna
mhm,
break down a few fights, y'all. Then once we break down a few fights, we'll kick
mhm,
around the news story, break
mhm.
down a few more, kick around the news story, and we'll keep this thing going. Let me as y'all
Well,
come in the
let me
building,
say this. Let me say this
go
real
ahead.
quick. Knockout. I ain't gonna hold you long.
No, you
But
good. It's our show.
see, but one thing about it is this. You're not, like you said, you're not going to find that guy that put on a good performance. Let's say 7, 8 fights in a row. Then when he get touched or knocked down, you can lose all your punches, and you start holding back. Put it that way. Now one thing about boxing, you don't play boxing, and they can weave out the good, the bad, and the ugly. And that's one thing about boxing.
Hmm.
Only the strong will survive. I guarantee you that. Oh, he was good. Oh man, he looked good. Hell, we thought Amir Khan. We thought Amir Khan was the next Floyd Mayweather, right? But we turned out to be wrong. So I mean, you gotta be careful. But then again, it's always one or maybe two that will always come out and shine. So that's all I had on that one. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And be sure again to smash that like button. Both our cash apps are scrolling across the bottom of the screen to donate for all the hard work, or you can also hit that super chat button, whatever's easier for you. But at the very least, everybody, as you come in the building, be sure to smash that like button. Now
Mm-hmm.
let's talk about one of these first fights. So the first one I
Mm-hmm.
want to cover, let me see which one we most you were talking about it before we came on, man. Let's talk about Tiger Johnson real quick. I'm not going in any particular order. We're gonna cover all the fights, but let's talk about Tiger Johnson versus Xavier Madrid, because you was telling me, man, that young
Mm-hmm.
kid, I like what I saw in him. I had never seen him fight before. So break down that fight. Let us know what you thought of Tiger Johnson. And he's a welterweight, look big, look strong, 23 years old. Man, he
Mm-hmm.
looked like he might have the goods. What you think of Tiger Johnson last night, KQ?
Oh man, like I was saying last night, in between rounds, during commercial break, whatever, that he reminds me. Well, he has fast hands, and
Mm-hmm.
argumentally, at one time, Gary Russell Jr. has the fastest hands in boxing. Now that's argumentally. Now, of course, like I was saying, that he has great balance. Normally, when you find a young kid that's coming out of the amateurs, because he just came out, because he's what 2-0 now. You lose your balance when you throw fast. Then you start widening your punches when you throw fast, because you're trying to pretty much shoot shine, and you're trying to be fast, 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 fast. But he kept his balance. He planted his feet a certain way where he
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't get off balance. So when he threw, he would throw and still pop right back in place. Wham, 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 pop back in place. Wham, 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 and pop back in place. Now, a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people would go out there and shoot shine, and then they're off balance, they're missing, and then they're getting countered. So what I seen from the young man last night is pretty much if he keep his head on straight, if he keep the people around him, true people around him, not the
Mm-hmm.
one that's the yes, hey, yes, you did. Oh man, you won that fight. I don't know what they talking. No, no, you need an honest person, honest trainer. They're going to tell you, look, you losing this fight. You need to take control of this fight, and you need to take control of this fight now. You need someone like that. You don't need no one to say, no, that one will knock down. He slipped, but that's okay, and all that. No, 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 no. You need somebody that's going to be honest with you and tell you what's the good and the bad and the ugly. And that's what you need. And, hey, it's nothing wrong with a loss.
Mm-hmm.
Telling everybody that it's nothing wrong with that loss because you can always come back. You're young, you're fresh, you're new on the scene, and I'm looking for him to be a big star if he can keep it up. But let's see. Let's just see. Because right now, he's at the beginning stages of his career. He's at the
Mm-hmm.
beginning stages of his pro career. So we're going to see how he look. Let's just take a peek in at when he get in about maybe 10 fights on his belt. Right now, he only got 2. So let's
Mm-hmm.
see, has he improved or did he decline? So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying, and I like the kid. That was my first time seeing him, and he looked like he was doing everything right. He wasn't bagging up. He only backed up when he had to. He slipping punches. He getting under them jabs. He was getting under them left hooks, and and I appreciated that. I really did. I really did.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he learned a lot. Because the amateurs, they limit you to a lot of things like body punches and they limit to you to a lot of things. So I'm glad he's learning, and I'm glad that you all was there to watch and witness the great young talent.
Facts.
You know,
Facts.
because now you can say to your friend, "Hey man, oh man, I seen him. KQ called that fight last year." You can say that. Oh, Knockout broke that fight down last year. Oh man,
Mm-hmm.
where you been, man? Man, this dude is good, man. Hey, go watch Knockout told me, KQ, you gonna like this guy, right? I'm like, man, I never heard of him, right? But I heard of him now. I heard of him now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Man,
sir. All right.
so
Mm.
so Tiger Johnson, I saw him fight on. He was on the Porter and Crawford undercard, and he got cut. And he ended up overcoming that cut, and he ended up stopping that dude in the 4th round. And
Wow.
in this fight, I agree with everything you said. My angle on it, and then we're gonna get a roll call after I break this down, y'all. I see people coming in the building. Y'all smash that like button. No, I'm looking up here. We got more people in here than my likes, so I know y'all ain't no haters. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all ain't no
Yeah.
haters. So maybe you
Man's
just
like
forgot.
button. Mm.
Maybe you just forgot to put your seatbelt on when you hopped in the car. But go ahead and do that for us, man. Smash that like button for us and
Yeah. Show
donate to
your
the channel.
love.
Yeah,
Fuck,
show your love, man. Show
for
your
your
love.
knockout. Yes.
With Tiger Johnson, man, I can tell by watching him fight that he's used to being the most talented in every gym that he's ever been in, and that he's used to just relying on his God-given talent, his speed, his athleticism to get him by. Because he got hit with some shots on the inside, and a lot of I like to see him get better on the inside, fighting on the inside. That's the first thing, because he
Mm.
has the same little hooks that he looks to slip and throws. That same left hook.
Right.
I like to see him get more complete and become a two-way fighter on the inside. Start using that right uppercut, maybe a right hook on the inside, and then he's so fast.
Right.
He relies on that. Like, pop that jab out there, man. Like, use that jab more. It's when he start working that jab, it's nice.
Mm.
It snap your head back, and
Yeah.
it's cool. Work that jab up top, work that jab down low. But the talent is there. The overall skill level,
Yeah.
the overall talent, just the God given ability, he got all that. And if I'm building a fighter, like, I'd rather have what he has than somebody that ain't got no talent that you got to build all the way from the ground up. At least he's a canvas that you can work with if you get with the right people. I don't know how good his trainer is, but I will say I'd rather him catch one of these renowned trainers that can really teach him some stuff early than wait for it's too late. So I don't know who his
Mm.
trainer is. No disrespect to that person. Maybe they're a great teacher, Maybe they doing their thing. You feel what I'm saying? But
Right, right.
that young man is way too talented to where you need to get somebody that can keep up with that talent, that can teach him new shit in the gym all the
Right,
time, like a really
right.
good teacher, so that he can learn and not get stagnant. Because what happens to these young fighters, eventually you're gonna run into somebody that's just as talented as you. Eventually you're gonna run into a fighter that you're gonna have to rely on your ring IQ, you're gonna have to rely on your skills, you're gonna have to rely on your game plan to get you through, because you're not gonna be faster than everybody. You're not gonna be quicker than everybody. Somebody gonna come in there and they're gonna be able to negate all those God-given advantages you've been fighting with your whole career. And I don't want to see that happen to the young man, because he got world level, world contender, world champion written all over him from a talent perspective. I just want to see him hone his skills and do a good job, because at the end of the day,
Mhm.
like, he looked great, but we always got to keep this in mind. He was fighting an MMA fighter. The guy that he was in the ring with was a failed MMA fighter, 29 years old, no amateur pedigree. Everybody ain't gonna be that easy, which no disrespect
Right,
to Tiger.
right.
Like, shit, it's his second fight. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm,
But
mhm.
I'm spitballing, and I'm looking forward as to what he could be. And I hope he don't fall short, because maybe he relied on his talent too much, or maybe he didn't have the right trainer or something like that. So hopefully, his team is moving him good, and he can keep up the good work that he's had so far, man. You got anything else on that before we get to this roll call?
Mm. No. You know what? Nothing more. Like I said, I just want to see him. Uh, um, like I say, this is how he looking right now after two fights. Now he was under that other undercard when he got cut. That was his first fight as a pro. So
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see him. We know about Lomachenko. We know that on the 10 fights, he did this and that, but he had help, and he was pretty much a favorite. But I mean, here, this young man Johnson, he's doing, and he's gonna put in the work. Now it gonna depends, and this is go with every fighter. It gonna depends. Is he a gym rat?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to make him get up and run? Is he like a Earl Spence? Is he self-motivated? See, these all are attributes that go into making a damn good fighter. And
Yeah,
that's what
facts.
and that is where we have to say, okay, let's see, because see, I'm telling you, the eye test, he passed the eye test, but now he got to sit down and take that motherfucking written test, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He
Yeah,
got to
yeah.
take that written test, baby,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. I
You
feel
know,
that shit.
so I'm
I
gonna
feel
tell you,
that shit.
every man out there know what look good ain't good. Wow.
Oh man, let
Yes,
me
sir.
let me
All right,
catch
go
the
ahead,
people.
baby.
People in what's up, King underscore Junior slide through here. What's up with you, man? I Karma 123. What's up, bro? Mr.
Yes, sir.
DBMH, salute to you, man. C Coolidge then came through and slid up in here. What's up, man? BN Boxing News. What's up, BN Boxing? Y'all go subscribe to my bro BN Boxing. Mike Rhyme in the building. What's up with you, Mike Rhyme? Ricky E245 is up in here. Kevin Knight, what's good with you, Kevin? Jelly beans, nasty as shit, bro. I've never liked jelly beans, but salute to you. I like you, bro. You stay in the building, you rap with us for a minute,
You
you
don't
know.
like jelly beans, man?
Now I hate jelly beans. They so
Man.
especially them black ones, bro.
Oh, the black one. Yeah, I thought
Them
that shit
black
went.
ones is
Oh man.
ugh, bro. Nah, I'm good. That's me. What's popping with you? NBA D Nice, what's up with it, man? Cono Loco, my bro, what's popping with you? Y'all go subscribe to my brother Cono Loco Sports. Stormy B Man done slid up in here. What's up, Stormy? Y'all go subscribe to Stormy. He gonna be live, Stormy. I think you're doing your
Calling.
10:30 show, right? Your call-in show. Y'all go over there and check Stormy out as soon as we get done over here, man. He gonna be cooking up. If y'all got to get something off your chest, you can get it off your chest in the chat. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But if you really want to get it off your chest and you really want to talk about this shit, man, y'all go over there and y'all hang out with Stormy B Man at 10:30. The assassin DLJ was popping with you. My brother Dwayne Freeman that came up in here. What's up, Dwayne? Salute to you. He putting in good work too. Y'all go subscribe to my brother Opulent LD. What's up with you, man? Salute, Opulent. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. What's up, man? Y'all go
Cadillac,
subscribe to Supreme
Cadillac
Beast. I'll be over
red.
there, man. He be cooking over there, man. He got
Cadillac
a really,
red.
really good channel, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute
I
to you
got an
for coming
old
through, man. I
Cadillac blue.
appreciate you, man. Let me put another comment, Supreme Beast, because you all the way at the top. Put another comment so we can get you ranched up, man. Welcome over here, bro. Real talk. Let me see here. Underground Asylum. What's up with you, man? Kenneth Johnson in the building. Salute to you. Devin Blocker done came up in here. What's up, Devin? What's up with it? Oh, I can add you right here. Oh, nah. Yeah, if you still in the building, Supreme, put another comment in the thing, man.
Hey, knockout. How you
what's up?
wrench people up on
I got my YouTube. I got my YouTube up over here on this other screen, and I just go over there and I click on it on YouTube.
Oh, you pop out the chat?
No, I got them both going. That's why you always see me doing this shit right here.
Oh,
I'm looking over there. I keep it all going at the same time, man. You know, multitasking and shit.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll fuck it up. That's okay.
G5, what's popping with you? Y'all go subscribe to my brother G5 as well. Law 2A 21 AI, what's popping, man? Let me see. Make sure I think I got Devin already. Gotta get her. Look how beautiful she is. I gotta get her. What's up, baby? Salute to you.
Who is that?
That's my wife, man. Hey, man. Hey, my wife. You see that picture?
I didn't know.
My lady,
man.
What you doing, bro?
I'm sorry.
What you doing? What's up with that shit, man? Come on, dog. You acting up this morning, man. G Parker, what's up with you, G? Salute to my Texas brother, G Parker, man. Salute to my brother Law 21 AI in that super chat with the $10. He say, salute King. Was Mchunu robbed? Oh, we gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it because I was watching that fight and the ESPN fight at the same time. Y'all know I'm a boxing nerd, man. Crush the Legend, what's popping with you, bro? Salute to you. Unscripted Virtuoso, what's going down, man? Salute. I got Stormy already. Ricky already. Young Hollywood, what's up? What's up with you? Oh, there you go. Let me. Well, I got it right here. Hold on, there you go. Supreme Beast. There you go. Boom. All right, cool. Young Hollywood, what's popping with you? 150 Dream Team. What's up, 150? Salute to you, man. 150 got a channel too. Y'all show him some love if you get a chance, man. He be rocking out. 817 Boxing Beat, my brother. I ain't seen you in a minute. I know you've been busy and shit, man. Yeah, it's already some bullshit going on. KQ acting up this morning. See what he doing there. Did what he doing. I was talking shit to him one day about going to sleep and he trying to stay awake, so he just gonna be joking and shit all day to keep himself going and shit because he had a late call last night. So he over here tripping, man. He ain't got no damn sense, man. Being Boxing News, what's up in that super chat with the $2? He said, I see why Canelo wants to fight Macaboo. Garbage. Yeah, that was a trash ass performance that man put on. I ain't gonna hold y'all, but hey. He got your boy Parlay. He got your boy Parlay good, so I ain't gonna complain this morning. I'll tell you that. Lance, what's up with you, Lance? What's good with you? All right, so let's move to Bruce Carrington, man. Shoot. Bruce Carrington versus Stephen Brown. Bruce Carrington was beating the shit out of Stephen Brown so bad. KQKC had him confused the first part of the fight. He was like, shit, Stephen Brown. I'm like, bro, am I watching the same shit? He was like, Stephen Brown with a hook, Stephen Brown with an uppercut. Stephen Brown is really working. He was like, man,
Brown,
Knockout told me Bruce Carrington was good. What the hell going on?
Right. I'm like,
man. Bruce Carrington put on last night, man, in a dominant performance, man. But go ahead and break that fight for us, man. Break that fight down for us. What'd you see when you was watching that shit, man?
Yeah. You know what? I had Carrington mixed up with Brown. I mean, how many people, when Brown, I just took a guess. Brown, mostly, most of your, African Americans' last name is Brown. So that's what I thought. That's what I thought. So I just took a guess. I should have looked at the score names, whatever, but I didn't. But like I said, hey, just everything I said in the first round, just vice versa that shit. All right?
Yeah, just flip that shit around. Y'all know what I mean,
but you know what? It was a good fight. Both guys was pretty much wasn't scared to throw. But Carrington was a more let's say a complete fighter. That's what he was doing. He much was a complete fighter, and basically he was going in and he was getting out, and and I'm vaguely remembering kind of much a little bit, but because I was getting confused at first. But now Carrington, I didn't think that he was that technical skilled like that, and he wasn't scared to let his hands go, and he was a great inside fighter. So, and they are working the body. Like I was telling everyone gets away from the body shots, but not on Carrington. Carrington was going to the body shots. And I know Brown, he couldn't keep up with the punches. And I knew eventually that he was going to get broken down. And that's what Carrington was doing. He was breaking them down. Now, everybody try to jump off to that fast start in the first round, but that's making a big mistake because you start punching yourself out. You start punching yourself out. Now I know these are not long rounds, and not 12 rounds, and some not 10. Hell, some even ain't 8. But what Carrington did, it was. I like to see him in a more competitive fight. And if that makes sense. If I
Nah, it
like,
makes sense.
yeah, I would like to see him in a more competitive fight, and then I can give you a better look on how he will be later on down the line. Now, but again, Brown, he was pretty much getting pieced up by Carrington. Carrington was pretty much going to the body, getting in, getting out, getting in, getting out, changing directions, getting in and getting out. So he was pretty much using all his tools that he had in his toolbox, And hey, hats off to him. There's not too much I can say about that fight, but that Carrington, he dominated. And he did what he had to do once he got in there. Now Brown was game to go. He was good to go, baby. He was good to go. He didn't come there for no check. He came in there and he was trying to pretty much beat him. And but it didn't turn out that way. So that
Yes,
basically
sir.
got on it, what I can remember. So
Yeah, shit. It was only a round and a half. It ain't too much to talk about. Devin Blocker, St.
exactly.
Louis Knicks, Anwar Willis, Albert Doty, Pool Counter Boxing. Salute to y'all coming in the building. Be sure to smash that like button when y'all hop in here. Damian Wester, I see you in the building too.
Don't forget to get that Brady O'Ganian fight, okay?
Which one?
The Brady fight.
Brady.
Fight. Yeah, Brady. Man, he on the second fight on the prelims.
Okay, yeah, I'll let you go over it. I don't remember the names. Maybe once you start talking about it, I remember because I watched the whole damn thing. Bruce Carrington and Stephen Brown. Listen, I told y'all Bruce Carrington is nice on the inside, especially, man. Them hooks and them uppercuts that he throw on the inside, fire. And he came out from the jump, and he seemed like his first 2 fights. I watched him fight like he don't take no time, bro. He don't take no time. He get in there, he get straight to it and go straight after his food, bro. He ain't trying to warm it up and shit. He ain't trying to put no hot sauce on it. He just go straight after his food and start eating, bro. Like he a bad boy, man. And then the thing with Stephen Brown, like he was trying to be tough and shit. But then Bruce Carrington, man, when he caught him with that left hook and he was already knocked out on his feet, then he caught him with 2 more punches. I'm like, bro, where's the ref at? Where's the ref at? You know what I'm saying? It was bad, man. It was bad. It was a great performance from him. And I agree with KQKC. It's time for Bruce Carrington. That's 2 4-round fights. I think that's enough. I don't need to see him against any more 4-round opponents. I need to see him step up to either 6 rounds or 8 rounds because these 4-round opponents, they ain't good for him, man. Because Stephen Brown, he was 1-0, but he had his one fight was against an MMA fighter who had got KO'd in all his other fights. So his record said that he might provide a test, but his experience level, it wasn't on the Brown. It threw me off too, KQKC, because his name is Stephen Brown. He looked like he might be either white or mixed, but it said he was from Mexico.
Right.
I got confused. I was like, "What, bro? What? What are you?" I
didn't look at the name. I just, went on my experience and everything. Shit, how many Browns is it on your damn block?
Yeah. And then whatchamacallit, G5 hit it perfectly in that comment, man. I like Bruce Carrington because he switches levels so well. He never stopped going to the body. His combinations go up and down, and so it's just it's a great young talent in my opinion out of New York. And salute to my brother, who is this? Salute to my brother Kevin Knight in that Cash App, man. I appreciate you showing big love in that Cash App too. Salute, Kevin. Thank you so much, my brother. Go ahead and talk about that fight that you wanted to talk about. Then I want to get to a news story with you. Then we'll keep breaking down these fights. Go ahead and talk about that fight you was talking about, the Brady fight.
Okay, it was Evan Brady. Okay, that's the fight. It was the second fight on the prelim card on ESPN Plus. Okay. And if I'm pronouncing the name right, Ojan. Okay, that's who he was fighting. Now, I really like this guy. He was I believe a featherweight. I'm not for sure. I forget so much. And but that was a great fight, and he was using all the basic tools. And what I mean by basic is that and some of you know what I'm talking about, the basic tools. He used his jab. You remember now he was using his jab.
Yeah, Haven Brady Jr. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah. I'm like, what are you talking about? But yeah, I got you. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, he put on last night. Go ahead though,
Yes, he
talk about
did.
it.
I mean, he was pretty much tumbling, jabbing. All right, he was going upstairs. He was going downstairs. Hell, he was going to the bathroom. He was going everywhere with them punches. And and that's what I liked. He was very technical. He always get in and get out. He always throw a right punch and come back with his guard up for the counter. Then he was changing directions. I mean, he was putting on a boxing display. And this is what I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, sure. You can give him a light touch for the first 2, maybe 3 fights. And then you got to start on stepping up. I'm like 817. It's levels to this shit. And right now, I think that these guys like Johnson and a Brady, I think they need to move up to the next level. Let's see how they can handle adversity. Let's see if they can get knocked down, get back up, and pretty much put on a performance. Those are tests that we need to see, can they pass. These are tests to see can they get in there and make a name for themselves. And these are the reason why we look at fights like this, because Brady, like I said, he put on a great performance and he wasn't scared to get in there. He wasn't scared to take chances. He knew he was going to get hit with a counter, but he went in there and slipped punches and came back, slip punches, came back and slip punches. I liked his performance, and Origin didn't know what really to do, but just throw. Now, he didn't have no type of pretty much technical skills. He was trying to sit down on his punches, but it just wasn't enough because he just dominated. Every time he got ready to throw a punch, there go Brady going right there with a double jab. Brady right there with a Thurman jab. He was right there in his face. Every time he got ready to throw a punch, Brady was right there in his face. And that's one of the fights that I really wanted to talk about. I thought about it last night. I even wrote down the name. I said, man, we got to talk about this fight because I really like this kid. And these are the fights that I was asking the chat last night. What happened to Emir Iman? Right?
Yeah, I heard you. Like,
Right.
what happened to him, man?
Right. See, these are the guys that, like I say, only the strong survive. Only strong survive. And you're gonna get exposed sooner or later. If you keep on getting light touches, yes, you're gonna go a little bit further, but you're gonna get that ultimate test sooner or later. Sooner or later, you're gonna get that ultimate test. And you got to be prepared for it. But get prepared for it now. And that's how Amir Iman did. He got prepared for it, but he ran into a guy named Adrian Gennaro right here from Chicago, Illinois. And he pretty much painted his face up and down. And he was under the tutelage of Don King. Don King. So I don't know what happened to him. I know he was suing Don King and just lost track of him. And I said, I'm going to look him up today. I'm going to look him up. But see, these are
let me know. Let me know what happened to him when you find his ass and what the hell he got going on. And salute to Tim Muze, the Skywalker, that slid up in here. Bruce Goes, Boxing Jazz, and more. What's up, brother? What's up with you? Kenneth Johnson in the building, C Wood in the building. Salute to all y'all smash that like as you come in here too. Don't forget, man. That's part of coming in. You know what I'm saying? You hopping in the car, you put your seatbelt on, you be safe and shit. And then we got our cash apps down there as well. And then you can also hit that super chat button. Haven Brady Jr., man, listen, first of all, when you watch him fight and you just see the skill level, it's hard to remember that he's 19 years old. He's so refined for a 19-year-old boxer. Like, that's somebody that's been putting in work in the gym. And salute to my brother, World Combat Sports. I see you sliding through, bro. The thing with Haven Brady Jr., like, it's like he don't make any unnecessary moves. You got a lot of dudes like that'll just move around the ring when they're young and waste a lot of unnecessary energy. He ain't like that. He always right there in position, trying to get off on your ass, and it's with counter punching, slipping punches, throwing hooks to the body, always working his jab, always throwing in combinations, always stabbing that jab down to the body. Just very educated offensively and very responsible defensively. Like, he's nice, man, and he a big ass. I don't want to call him a kid because he's 19 years old, but he's a big young man for featherweight. I mean, you could tell he don't miss a day on strength and conditioning and shit. Like, he trimmed and cut up, and he just in shape. And man, he's an impressive, very, very impressive prospect so far. And he's only like 5 fights in now, and he's had 5 4-rounders. It's time to get him about 5. No, that was a 6th round. So that was his first 6th-round fight. It's time to get him a couple of more 6th rounds. Then I want to see him step to 8 and step to 10. And we talking about, you want to talk about somebody, and he showed good pop too. Now his opponent again wasn't the best opponent, but again, it's levels that you keep going up and keep going up. He was in there with somebody that was not gonna get knocked out. He was in there with somebody that was gonna keep coming back at him, and he did his thing, man. I gotta give Haven Brady Jr. a lot of credit, because when you watch him fight, if they don't tell you how old he is, he looked like a seasoned vet in there with the movements that he was making. You could tell he got all the athleticism, but he don't use that shit unnecessarily. He used that shit to get his shit off and be right there with you. And I like boxers like him, like aggressive boxers that have all those skills, that can parry your punches, that can roll with your shots, that'll counterpunch you and all that shit. But at the same time, they still trying to bring it to your front door. They still trying to initiate the action. It's hard to beat that type of style when they have discipline like that. And salute to my brother Tim Moose, the Skywalker with the super sticker. I see what you're talking about. When I read that $10 the last time you dropped it for me, Tim, and you was like, man, they forgot your super sticker. I'm looking over here on YouTube and I see it, and that's what you was. I'm like, what are you talking about? Exclusive super sticker? Yeah, man. Is that a hippo? I think that's a hippo punch, bro. I don't know, but I appreciate that $10 though in that super chat, man. A17 say you need fights like that. Getting the rounds in and working is important when they early in the game. Facts, bro. And he done got a lot of rounds in, but he showed just enough power. You know what I'm saying? 5-0 with 3 knockouts. Knocked out his first 3 opponents. The last 2 opponents, Negrete was a dude that he fought. Negrete was a very highly sought after prospect too. They were both undefeated. That was a tough fight. He got through that, and then he got through this O'Gwen fight. Listen, I can't wait to see what's next for him. I bet you this: a lot of these dudes that you saw last night, you're gonna see a lot of them on that Shakur Stevenson, Oscar Valdez undercard in April, because Top Rank do a great job of keeping their prospects very, very busy.
Right,
very,
a lot
very
of them was featherweight, and a lot of them was in the lightweight, featherweight division. You know, so
yes, sir, yes, sir. Let's go to a heavyweight fight. I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of disappointed in this fighter, but I'll let KQ go first, and then I'll go next. Stephen Big Shot Shaw versus Joey Dweco. Y'all might be like, why you disappointed? But man, I expected more from Big Shot. I ain't gonna lie, I expected more from Stephen Shaw. But go ahead, KQ, take it away, man. What you got on that fight?
Okay, well, what I got on it was 2 heavyweights that really didn't know. Basically, neither one of them wanted to take over the fight. Now, of course, Shaw, he has the height, he has the build, he has the range, but he didn't use it. He didn't use it like he should have. Sure, he was throwing the jab. Oh, he was throwing the 1-2. Yes, he was, but he wasn't throwing it like he should have. All right. Well, a guy got that talent, just not talent, but when he got a long reach like that, and you got a smaller opponent and a bigger opponent, of course, something like I said last night, it reminds me of Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua. A guy that's pretty big, you know, kind of like chiseled a little bit, but not too chiseled. And then you got a Waco, a guy that's Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. You know, that's how he looked.
Real quick, OG, to drive KQKC's point home. I want to give y'all this little nugget. Robson Conceicao, who we'll be talking about later, he's 5'10", and he has a 70-inch reach, and he fights at 130 pounds. Joey Dweco fights at heavyweight. The guy that KQ was talking about, he's 5'10" with a 70-inch reach. Ooh. Let that sink in. Go ahead, KQ.
Wow.
Go ahead, KQ.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, man.
You just want to throw that shit out there. And say,
I just want to throw that shit out, like, bro, like.
Oh man. All right. But I mean, sure, Shaw came out with the win because Shaw was kind of working him because you had the long jab. He had the jab to stop him in his tracks as he was coming forward. Now, Waco was trying to feint, and then he was trying to go upstairs, knowing that if I was his trainer, I would say, look here, man, work the body. You already down there, so work the body. Break the body down. That way that them hands can start coming down and you won't get a lot of lateral movement. but Waco gave him a way out. Why? Because Waco is heavy, and he don't want to waste any energy by cutting off the ring. And then, so what he does, he just step in front of him when he sits still. That's what he's trying to do. Then he was trying to get into the body, and that got knocked down. And basically, it wasn't a dominating fight. Basically, Shaw won on jabs. Basically, it wasn't no knockout, knockdown, or nothing like that. I mean, it's just what it was. It was a win for Shaw. So, but like I say, he's small, and Shaw dominated. Now Shaw need to be in there with somebody like, Joe Washington, not him, but he need to get in there with another heavyweight, just a little more seasoning, a little more polish. Now he might lose, and I'm pretty sure he will, but he gonna learn. See, it's lessons to this shit. When you get beat, you learned why you got beat.
Listen, he on the level with like a Robert Helenius or F.A. Ajagba, somebody like
exactly.
It's time to fight somebody like that, bro.
Right, exactly. You'll be amazed how these heavyweights what they got if they knew how to use it. And that's where the trainers come in at. That's where the trainers come in at. And that's why I said, Avery Ajagba. Listen, if he would have stuck with Ronnie Shields, man, Sky would have been the damn limit. But of course, the girlfriend of Ronnie Shields, that kind of got, thrown out. But still, but hey, it's nothing else I can say. But man, good luck to Shaw. And I hope that he can step it up. And I hope he can find the right trainer that can use, learn him, teach him how to utilize his skills. And that's what he's going to have to learn how to do. So.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute to my brother G5 Gabe in that super chat with the $5. Says, keep on cooking, my brothers. Proud of y'all growth and success. We got big facts, man. Thank you so much. And we're going to keep grinding, man. Every Sunday morning, listen, we're trying to be the biggest morning show in boxing, man. We're going to keep this shit going, the both of us. We're going to be consistent. We're going to keep giving y'all this content. St. Louis Mix, salute to you. Says Big Shot was just putting in rounds too. He had that fight completely in control. I agree with that. I agree he could have stepped it up and tried and get a stoppage, but it was technical masterclass. Okay, yeah. I agree with most of that. Boxing matchups with Dwayne Freeman, Big Shot did what he was supposed to do without having to take a risk. He watched him and his opponent was waiting on the Big Shot. Okay, and salute to Tupac in the building. My brother Southern T. Y'all go subscribe to my brother Skinny. What up, T? It's popping with you, Brown on Boxing up in here. Salute to you. I think that's everybody new. Y'all smash that like as y'all come in too, man. We got to get this message out to the people. So here's what I was saying, and it's because of what St. Louis Mix just said, and I feel what you're saying, Dwayne Freeman. But when I say I'm disappointed, I hold all the fighters to the same standard, right? And that's like world champion. Can I see you being the best? So am I disappointed for somebody that I think is gonna fall short of that? No, but for Stephen Big Shot Shaw and reaching his potential, listen. You 6'4" with an 81-inch reach. You fighting a guy that got the dimensions of a junior lightweight, bro, who wasn't in the best shape. And you already saw from round 4 that you could land whatever you wanted to land on him, and he couldn't really hit you with shit. He couldn't do nothing because he just wasn't long enough. He couldn't get inside on you. You was keeping him at bay. And so with his hand talent, because I said it in my breakdown analysis and my prediction when I picked him to win the fight, he got so much hand talent. You can see how fluid his punches is. You can see that he can throw that right hand in a variety of ways. He can wrap it around your high guard. He can wrap it down low to the body. He can throw it straight. He got everything that you want him to have. What you doing, KQ?
Oh, I'm writing something down. I'm sorry.
What you doing over there, man? He got everything. He got everything that you can. He got everything that you can want from a talent perspective. But I think when you a heavyweight, man, or when you want to get to the highest level in any of these divisions, I don't know if Shaw is mean enough. I heard him do interviews. I believe it was on Cono Loco. He ain't mean enough. Like guys like Joey DeWeco, they get finished by the guys at the top of the division. You know what I'm saying? And so when he get in there with somebody that's just as skilled, but they mean, and he ain't got a 10-inch reach advantage on him, then I worry about shit like that, bro. I like to see fighters get mean because at the end of the day, you in the hurt business, bro. Like this, people be dying in the ring every year and shit. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, so you gotta when you got a chance to put your foot on somebody's neck, proverbially, obviously, you got to do that shit. When you got your chance to really just stomp on somebody's neck, you got to do that shit, man. You cannot just be happy coasting to a victory. I don't like that shit, man. I don't like that shit at all. So that's why I'm a little bit disappointed, because I saw he had all the advantages. I saw he had more talent. He was longer. He was in control of the fight, and then he just was cool cruising to that shit. So that leads me to believe that one day if he get in a fight and he see that he might be in trouble, he might just try to, be like, you know what, I'm just gonna survive and shit, and I'm gonna go ahead and make it out of here. I don't know if he's gonna be willing to go to that next level. That's what was disappointing for me to watch as a fight fan last night over somebody that, he should have stopped, bro. I don't typically say that shit, but he should have stopped that dude, man. That dude went into survival mode from the 5th round all the way to the 8th round, and you could see it. He wasn't throwing no punches. He wasn't letting his hands go. And Stephen Big Shot Shaw was just cool, jabbing right hand, jabbing to the body. Like, no, turn up on his ass, bro. He can't do that. He can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So Southern T says Joey ain't bringing that out of him. I seen guys try him and he answered, okay, that's fair. That's fair. I'm definitely gonna be watching him. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? And he said he did stop him. I don't know. Joey seemed all right. I don't know if there was like, some top rank shit like, yo, we need him to get this stoppage because we trying to set him up. Because he went it like he did get the stoppage. So let me say that T is right. He did get a stoppage, and I don't want to say he went to decision when he didn't. But in between the 7th and 8th round, Joey was cool, bro. He wasn't hurt or nothing. I think Top Rank was like, look, man, we gotta weigh this shit off, okay? You know what I'm saying? We gotta weigh this shit off. We just signed this co-promotional deal with Stephen Big Shot Shaw. So we gotta do something. And it do sound like Shakur. So hopefully on this next one, St. Louis mix, he can step up and really shine. So yeah, he did get the TKO, but I don't know. It was some funny shit going on because Joey just walked to his corner cool. He was chilling. His eyes wasn't swole up. He was talking to the construction people in the corner because they had the construction shirt and shit though. And then he just was like, they was like, yo, they waving it off. I was surprised. I was like, damn, okay. Whatever. It is what it is. But let's go to the next one, KQ. Or you know what? I want to ask you this. I want to talk with a story. So let's talk about an upcoming fight real quick. What do you expect from Keith Thurman, man? Keith Thurman says, with the right speed, determination, and momentum, I have the skills to once again rise to the top and reclaim my number 1 spot in the welterweight division. It's my time to rise. One time, it's go time. What you expect from him this weekend, KQ?
Well, you know what? I do it. You know what? I'm going to be honest. I do expect him to dominate this weekend because, see, he's getting up for this fight because this is his chance. This is his chance for everybody in the world and the WBC, everyone to see that, okay, Keith Thurman is back. Keith Thurman is ready. All right? Now, that's in the ring right now. Of course, we don't know what he's going to do after the fight. But right now, he is determined to throw a straight jab. He is determined to sit down on his punches. He is determined to go for the knockout. He is determined to let everyone know and put everybody on notice at 147. That's the Keith Thurman that we used to know in yesteryears. But can his body do all the things he used to do? Because remember, inactivity plays a big part in your career. Now, he's young enough that he can pull it off, but I don't believe in the boxer having a pretty much a second gear. Yes, you had Pretty Boy Floyd and you had Money Mayweather, but it wasn't no same. Hell, hey, it was what it was. All he did was change his name. He didn't change his style of fighting. He didn't change his style of how he throw his jab. And that's what Keith Thurman thinks. Hey, look, I need to make weight. And he's doing a good job at it, making weight. And his films, they look good. He's trying to sit down on the punches and everything. And Mario Barrio, he's not a big guy, but he's a tall guy. Now, Mario Barrio said, hey, look, Gervonta Davis, that fight at 140, listen, styles make fights. And that type of style was able to catch him. And it did. Now, I'm trying to figure out, well, you got the bigger Keith Thurman. You're going to the 147 weight division. Now, you didn't take a warm-up or tune-up fight. You went straight to the 2-time former champion, and that's Keith Thurman. And Keith Thurman is going to try to make a statement this Saturday. Now, the question is how hard he's willing to try. Is he going to try too hard and get knocked out? Or is he going to try too hard and make a mistake? Is he going to try too hard and pretty much get hurt with something? Or is Mario Barrio going to stand there on the outside and fight? Or is he going to go on the inside and fight? Because keep in mind, Virgin Hunter, he does his homework. And he knows that Keith Thurman do not like body shots. If you hit that sweet spot, Keith Thurman is on retreat. Trust me, he is. So, but that's what I think. I think Keith Thurman is going to show up and show out, and that might be it. And then the next other fights he have is going to be duds, But I mean, come on. I mean, Keith Thurman.
Man.
He looking for that bag. He looking for the ultimate big fight. And first of all, I don't even think he should be there. I don't believe in cutting the line. I believe in working your way back up to where you was before, where you left off before. This ain't no damn part 2. This ain't no continuation in a movie or something. Come on. Get your ass back in the line. Because this what happened to Emir Imam we were talking about. He called out Terrence Crawford. And Terrence Crawford was there that night. Terrence Crawford said, wait a minute, you lost. So you got to go in the back of the line and start all over. Then we'll see you later. And he was right. Every fighter should start back over. And then work yourself up. Put in that work. Get back to where you at now. If you're a younger fighter, you got time. Now, if you're at the age of 35, 36, shit, you just going to have to fight till you retire. So that's it. But Keith Thurman, but I'm looking for him to win.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Salute to my brother G5 Gabe in that super chat with the $2. He say that's some baby back bullshit. Show me, Keith. Listen, man, I seen y'all saying, hey, he can stop him better than Tank. Seen some of y'all saying if he stop him better than Tank, then he right back in the mix. Like, I see y'all, bro. Listen, I don't want to, this might be light skin on light skin crime or some shit. But Keith Thurman ain't stopped nobody since 2015, bro. He got one stoppage since 2014. And that was to Collazo, who got stopped multiple times. Yep. He went the distance with Leonard Bundu, and y'all saw what Earl Spence did to Leonard Bundu. Like, bro, all right, bro, he ain't fought in 30 months. July of 2019. He about to fight in February of 2022. And y'all like, damn, he about to stop him. He about to do this. He gonna do that, man. Listen, if he do this better than Tank, man, Tank can fight, bro. Like we like understand he's small and shit, but Keith Thurman ain't no huge ass welterweight, and the man ain't been in the ring for 3 years. And we just acting like he gonna come in there. All right, man. All right, listen, y'all got faith in him. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't saying he gonna lose the fight. I ain't picking the fight yet, but I do have a bet with my brother Keith from Everything Boxing. I got another bet with my homie Emmanuel H, and I'll get his bet. I'm showing his 50 people in my chat right now. First, y'all smash the like button, but I'll give any of y'all a bet. If y'all believe that Keith Thurman is gonna stop Mario Barrios, I ain't saying he gonna lose, but he is not stopping Mario Barrios. He's not gonna knock him out. Any of y'all believe he gonna knock him out? We can put 50 push-ups on it. All right. if I win, you gotta turn your camera on. You gotta hop up on my stream yard. You gotta give me 50 push-ups nonstop. If you win, in the middle of my live stream, I'll give y'all 50 push-ups. He ain't stopping Mario Barrios, bro. He's not gonna put on a good performance. If he wins, it's gonna be some bullshit ass, close ass unanimous decision or some damn split decision type shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it is. I feel you. T. You I say he need to stop. Okay, yeah. I know you ain't say he was gonna stop. So hey man, if y'all want to bet. If y'all want to bet, we can bet, bro. I'm down. Anybody think Keith Thurman win by stoppage, just type it in the chat and we can put a bet. Salute to my brother St. Louis Mix, $5 in the super chat. Says, let's not forget, Hunter's game plan for Tank was working until Barrios got hit and El Azteca took over. Once he threw away the game plan, it was over. All facts. All facts. He said, hold up, don't take my thoughts for a guarantee that I think keep going to win. LOL. My point is, if he gets the KO, he's right back in the mix. Let's not get carried away, my brother. Okay. He said, hold up, knockout. Don't be. Listen, bro. listen, bro. Don't be telling me. Oh, that back scratcher. Yeah, that shit real, man. Them nose feel good. Zero Bob said, I'll take Barrios for the upset. 817 says, I swear Keith looks sick. And if you don't stop
He looks sick.
817, I seen this comment earlier. He said it looked like Keith was on dialysis and shit last time. Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Hey, Tony Review says Thurman gonna beat the shit out of Mario. Mario is pure trash juice. I don't care how bad Thurman is looking in his training videos. Mario is pure ass sweat. That's cool, bro. Like, I mean, y'all put faith in good old Keith Thurman. He ain't stopped nobody since 2015. That's all I'm saying, bro. These ain't my opinions, Tony. These are just facts. He ain't stopped nobody since 2015. He got one stoppage in his last 7 or 8 fights. He hasn't fought in 3 years. You go ahead then. You go ahead. And then before all that shit, he was a first half fighter anyway, where he dominate the beginning of the fight, and then boom, he coached the rest of the way. Okay. All right, bro. That's cool. Like, your opinion is your opinion. I ain't trying to change it. I'm just saying I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure.
Let me ask you.
I'm not so sure.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna interrupt. Let me ask you this.
You ain't interrupting me, man. Go ahead. What's up?
Okay. Now, do you believe that Keith Thurman, you know, the type of career he had as a 2-time champion, WBA and WBC, which he lost in a fight and won an activity, and do you believe that he can, at the age of 33, which is still young, he still got about 4 years of a good fighting left? Do you believe that with the right trainer, with the right frame of mind, and he thinking about nothing but dominate, knockouts, you know, can he pull it off? Can he be the comeback kid? Can he be the one that everybody counting him out, and next thing you know, he's right back at that same plateau of the big one-time Keith Thurman, without the ponytail, of course? So you believe that he can't correct?
No, hell no. He too soft. He too soft to the body, and the people. So the people he would have to beat to get back to the top, right? So you probably either have to go through Earl Spence or Terrence Crawford, right? Correct. If they still there, he can't beat neither one of those guys. Then if let's say one of them beats the other, they fight for undisputed, and then boom, they move up to 154. Then you got guys like Conor Ben, you got guys like Virgil Ortiz, you got guys like Jerome Boutinez. I don't think he got a problem with them guys right now. You know what I'm saying? They too aggressive, they young, they hungry, and again, he too soft to the body. And inactivity kills these fighters, man. Like, inactivity, you can't be inactive for 3 years and it don't have an effect on you. It's gonna affect you no matter how good you was before then. It's gonna affect you and it's gonna hurt you and it's gonna do you dirty, man. He fight this weekend up in the LD pay-per-view card, $80. They want $80 for that shit. KQ, are you gonna call that fight this weekend, man?
I'm gonna call it. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. But damn, I'm like a motherfucker out, man. I'm gonna just go get a job. Welcome to Walmart. Might help. Yeah, no, it's in aisle 3. No, it wasn't in aisle 3. Then go look for it then, goddamn. Man, these pay-per-view, they killing me, man. They killing me. And that's why I tell you. That's why I tell everyone, you know, the super chats that you give Knockout and me and everything. You know, we have to pay for these fights so we can call them and talk about them and break them down, everything, for, you know, so you all can, you know, get better understanding. And you know, so I mean, it is what it is, you know, and I can't depend on a fire stick and nothing like that, because I call fights and wait a minute, it's buffering. Wait a minute, hold on. Oh, wait a minute, the round is over with. Sorry, we missed that one. All right, but okay, let's try again. Yeah, I can't do that, right? You know, when I first started out 3 years ago, okay, I tried that shit. It didn't work. All right, I'm looking stupid, right? So I mean, so I have to. You know, I have to, you know, but it does equal out at the end of the month. So, but still in all, you know, listen, you can't put everybody on pay-per-view. You just can't. You know,
you can't, man.
I like the Charlos. All right, y'all know I do, but they are not pay-per-view worthy. Now, if you find Canelo, okay, you can go ahead and hold on to his pocket and ride with him on pay-per-view. Now, you can do that, okay, but by yourself, hell no. You're not paid for. I mean, you're not making money like that. You good for Showtime, yeah, you good for that. But hell, yeah, you good for Fox, really. But I mean, I'm serious, shit. But
I
I
know
mean,
you are. It's sad. It's sad, but it's funny, and it's true though. But
yeah,
that's the great thing.
yeah.
Like it's true. Like you want to charge me. Like that's my issue with boxing. Sometimes, like if you gonna charge me money, bro, give me a fire ass product. Like
Exactly.
I gotta buy the shit because I'm a content creator and I gotta watch the shit. So I gotta cover the shit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna break it
Right,
down and pick it and all that shit. But like the product is trash and shit. It's like you go to a 5-star restaurant, they bring you out some McDonald's chicken nuggets. You're gonna be mad at the motherfucker, man. You ain't gonna like that shit. You're gonna be like, look,
you put that
dog.
shit on a silver platter and say, here's
Yeah,
one
say here you
appetizer.
go and shit. Like this shit ain't even real chicken, man. Like what y'all doing, bro? Like
Yeah,
what's new with that? Like give
everything
me a
KB
fire.
Paper do.
And the
Yeah,
card and the card is actually a good card, bro. It's actually a good card, but it's a good free card.
right,
It's a
right,
good free card. It's a card on the level of what we saw last night, like a good card, but you don't want to pay for that card that you saw last night. It's
right,
ESPN Plus it or Showtime it or ESPN it or some shit. But yeah, man, keep
right.
on pay-per-view, bro. Like, damn, dog, y'all really. And then they had a nerve like the Louis King, Corn Ortiz, and Charles Martin card. That card was better. It
Oh,
was a bunch of heavyweights knocking each other around and shit. And that one was only $20. But you
right.
gonna try to charge me $80 for Keith Thurman and Mario Barrio. So a dude who fought at 140 making his debut at 147 versus a dude who ain't fought in 3 years. Like, come on, dog.
Right,
And salute to Troy Swords. I see you here. My
right.
OG, other OG coach. What's up, man? What's up? He
Mhm.
said, I don't pay for nothing I don't want to see. IPTV. I heard you
Yeah.
say that before. I don't know what IPTV is, but that shit must be a lick, man. That shit
IP,
must be a lick. I just can't. I gotta buy it, coach, because off the simple strength of like I can't do the streams and shit. The streams they'll skip your shit, they'll buffer
right.
your shit, then your shit'll be gone for fucking 2 rounds and shit. You might miss a knockout. Like I ain't got time
Yeah,
for that shit.
yeah,
KQKC gonna be like, did you hear that shit? I'm be like, did you see that shit? I'm be like, I don't know, bro. What happened? Tell me what
yeah.
happened. So I got to be able to be locked in and watch all that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's go to the main event, man. This is the one I got wrong. You know, we had a good week. We covered ourselves and
Oh yeah, how you
you know,
do?
man,
How you do?
man, I did good. I covered myself with
Okay, okay.
with this bet, but I got 6 right this week and I got 2 wrong. So we still, we shine. We
Mhm.
shined. One of them I got wrong is because the dude missed weight by 6 pounds and shit. I should have just changed my mind. But I got that one wrong. Then I got this one wrong. This Conceicao versus Martinez, because Martinez, he wouldn't let his damn hands go, bro.
That's right.
He wouldn't let his goddamn hands go. He just man. But anyway, break that fight down. The main event: Robson Conceicao versus Xavier Martinez. And then I got another story I want to throw around with you because this one just came in, and this is I want to get your thoughts on it. But break down that fight. What'd you see in that main event, OG?
No, Conceicao, what I was saying was a pure boxer in the first half of the fight. What I was saying was him pretty much right out the bat, right out the gate, sitting down on his punches. And he was throwing with mean attentions. But he missed. And thank God that Martinez saw the punches coming, because he would have got knocked down or probably knocked out the way he was throwing. Conceicao was going down to the body, and he was using that left as a hook, and he was swinging it hard. But he missed. Then again, he went right back at it. He went right back at it downstairs, So, I mean, come on. I mean, Conceicao was really dominating. But Martinez, he wasn't a pushover. And like I say, this was actually a great card. This was a great, great fight. And I'm talking about now, neither one of them really, really, really took a grasp and hold on to the fight. You can't say that, oh, Martinez is dominating. Oh, man, each round he is smacking this. No, you can't say that. It was kind of like a tip for tap, a tip for tap. But Conceicao, he started feeling good because he started landing at will. So he was pretty much dropping his hands a little bit. Then once he got a little bit closer, here come the earmuffs on. The earmuffs coming straight on. Then he go down to the body. Then he do a tumble jab. Then he do a shovel jab. Then he do a pull counter. So he was pretty much on point last night. And yes, Martinez was trying to keep up, but he was a little bit slow.
Yeah,
But
he
he was
was.
landing. So I mean, but Conceicao, he was the more polished fighter to me last night. Now I don't know why that Martinez was pretty much, I think he was running out of gas because he did have a lot of weight to carry around at that particular time. But Conceicao did what he had to do. He did what he had to do, and he was hitting off the break. And one thing about it, they talked about Floyd Mayweather for years for doing this. All right, what's on, Bole? What's going
Yeah,
on?
what up, Bobo? See you in the
Yes,
building.
sir.
D-Ray, we don't talk. I don't even watch football, D-Ray.
Uh-huh,
I don't even know why you brought it. I don't even watch football, bro. I don't
mhm.
watch football.
So, uh, get the fuck out of here. Yes, you do.
I don't even watch football. Football season over with. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. Like, what we talking about?
Okay. How about
I don't even watch football, bro. Hey,
I'm like, wait a
man.
minute.
Why y'all bringing up old shit? Yeah, why y'all bringing up old shit, man? I don't care nothing about no football right there, man. I'm waiting on next year, dog. What y'all
Okay.
talking about, bro?
All
Shit.
right. Yeah. Okay. We see you next year. Okay. He was that you or me? Oh, that was me. Damn it. Okay. Fire protection. Okay. All right. But anyway, yeah. Now, Conceicao was pretty much sitting down on his punches, and then he started taking control of the fight. He started landing at will, and every time that Martinez was pretty much backtracking because he was landing punches. Now, don't think Martinez was just out there throwing and getting hit. No, he threw some and he landed some. Matter of fact, I believe he rocked on Conceicao. I forgot what round that was, but he did catch him on the right cheek, right jaw. And he did kind of almost did the stanky legs for a minute, but he got himself composed and he took the shot well. So, and that also shows you that, hey, this guy's tough. And Martinez got spent around a few times. That shows you slow feet. That shows you that when he throws wide. He throws wide. So, but at the end of the day, Conceicao fought a good fight, and he utilized what he had to work with. Now, he wasn't trying to go for the knockout per se, because I don't believe that he was a knockout candidate. Martinez was. He wasn't going to let you walk in there and just dominate and knock him out. No, that wasn't going to happen. So, but I think it was a good fight. You know,
Yeah, man, it was a good fight. Javier, you made a good point. You said that shit in the comment section, man. You right. He says 3 top-ranked fighters bit the dust when they stepped up to veterans. Julian Rodriguez lost to Jose Pedraza. That's a fact. Jose Zepeda, he knocked out Josue Vargas in like 30 seconds. That's a fact. And then Xavier Martinez versus Robson Conceicao. Man, I was about to look like a guru genius last night. I said, look, man, Xavier Martinez got a nice ass left hook. It's fast, it's sharp. He gonna stop Robson Conceicao with a left hook. Towards the end of that third round, he caught Robson Conceicao with that left hook, had him on stinking legs. I'm like, oh shit, I'm cooking, because I would have won even more. See what I did, OG? I got smart on him. I picked the same parlay and shit, but then I changed that one fight because I was like, this one here is kind of close. So I put one parlay with all the same fights, but I picked Xavier Martinez as the winner. Then I did another one with all the same fights and picked Conceicao as the winner. So all my other shit was right, and I was like, whoever win this fight, I win money. So I was good, you know what I'm saying? But shit, man, I wanted Xavier Martinez to win because that would have helped the old record out and shit. But Conceicao, like you said, man, he boxed well. He did his thing. Martinez is just, after that third round, he ain't try to pull the trigger. If he would have stayed in close, tried to keep going to the body, tried to keep throwing his combinations and counter punching, he would have had a better shot. But Robson Conceicao, I guess he hit hard enough to where Xavier Martinez didn't want to let his hands go, because usually he'll throw in between your shots.
Right.
But he ain't do that shit, man. He ain't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Robson Conceicao. I'm glad he won because he got robbed against Valdez, and that's the shit that pissed me off. So I was listening to you, and I had the TV on in the background. They kept saying, yo, Robson Conceicao, he dominated the first 6 rounds against Valdez, but then he just let off the gas. Then he just didn't fight. I'm like, bro, but what did Valdez do?
Right.
What did Valdez do? He didn't do shit. He didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do shit to win that fight. But anyway, they gave it to Valdez, but Conceicao, they gave him eliminator. He bounced back. Now he's gonna be the mandatory for the winner of Valdez versus Shakur Stevenson. Oh yeah, T in St. Louis mix. I always cover myself, bro. I always cover myself. There's one thing you gotta do. You can't just be throwing money away. You can't just be throwing money away. Yeah, and I did say what's football, because y'all know, man, that broke my heart. My Cowboys losing this shit, man. That's never good. That's never good. Says Robson's leg. Yeah, coach, his legs are too good, but I thought he was gonna get tired. He usually get tired. Robson Conceicao
Right.
usually get tired towards the end of fights, but he learned from that shit. He came in better shape. He didn't get tired, and he made me look like I didn't know what I was talking about because he outboxed the shit out of Xavier Martinez. And yes, T, I admit that Robson Conceicao is good, man. Just because I pick against him, man, I didn't think he wasn't good. I just thought it was a bad matchup. But Xavier Martinez, he got something missing, man. He didn't want to go through that fire. If he would have went through that fire, he probably could have did something. And that's probably the fight that they'll make. He says after Shakur beat Valdez, he should fight Robson. I agree. He'll probably have a mandatory because after he fight Valdez, all the other 130-pound champions, they fight on other networks. You got Gutierrez about to fight Colbert. They both on other networks, and then you got the Japanese dude that fight on the zone. So unless we get some cross promotional shit going, he'll probably have an in-house title defense, and that's more than likely gonna probably be Robson Conceicao. So we got some heavyweight news, KQ. We got some heavyweight news I want to run by you.
Okay.
This is what Bob Arum is saying about Dillian White and Tyson Fury. He says White has a great chance because he's a big puncher. He's a very rugged heavyweight and a very experienced heavyweight. If anything, he poses a bigger danger to Tyson Fury than Deontay Wilder. What do you think of those quotes? Do you agree with him, disagree? Is it just promotion? What's your thoughts on those quotes that Bob Arum said about this upcoming fight between those two?
I think it's just promotion. It's no way that Dillian White punches like Deontay Wilder. Now, Deontay Wilder might not have a lot of things right now, but one thing he does have is power. And I'm talking about the right hand. All he needs is the 1-2. The 1-2. That's all he needs. And I believe that Dillian White, you better take what they offer you because you're talking about there's not enough money. Who the hell you think you are? Who the hell you think you are? I mean, you act like you that guy. You act like you've been dominating the heavyweight division for the longest. You got knocked out by a 40-year-old man named Povetkin. Yes, you got your knockout back. Yes, but that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. Now, when I look at Dillian White, I don't look at a technical boxer, a technical heavyweight. I look at a guy that's on shaky fucking legs. And I'm talking about he never got touched. He going out there the first round, he's still shaking, right? That's the type of fighter he is. He don't have great balance. And then if he get hit with a monstrous right hand, he's off balance. And see,
Jay Grant, leave Tony alone. Jay Grant, I'm gonna talk to Tony. I know Tony don't think I know who he is. I know who Tony is, but go ahead, KQ.
Okay. So I look at Dillian White and Dillian White for some reason. I don't know Eddie doing this shit or not, because I don't put shit past Eddie. He probably telling Dillian White, look, this is what you do. You don't accept it, this and that. Then he going over there. Well, you won't accept it and all that, so forget that. But I will give him this. Dillian White has been waiting for a long time as a mandatory. I'm talking about all this time for Deontay Wilder, doing the arbitration and all that. Okay, he's been a mandatory, but he's first of all, he's a damn fool. Okay, first of all, sure, you can wait on Deontay Wilder as a mandatory, but don't chase him like Canelo like Canelo. Everybody chasing him. Just buy your time. What you do is keep fighting and keep winning. That's all, and you will get your time. So, but yeah, that's idiotic for Bob to say that shit. So I mean, Bob, he at the point and age and pamper where he would pretty much just don't care no more. He just don't give a shit no more. He's at that age right now. What can you do to me that I can't? That I won't be living it out. I mean, come on. I mean, what, you gonna put me in jail? Oh, okay, good. I get 3 squares a day, and I'm probably gonna be gone the next week or month. So, and I'm not wishing death for no one, but hell, It is what it is. That's all. It is what it is. So I mean, hey, who knows? So he
Yeah,
might.
my thing is this. First
Mhm.
of all, Kevin Knight said he got Shakur from 130 to 135. I got Tank over everybody. That's the first
Mhm.
thing I want to say. For Tony, y'all let Tony make it. Tony cool. Tony just picks every upset, bro. That's what he do. Tony picks every upset, and then when he get one right, he look like a genius. Like I done been on the panel. I done been on the panel with Tony before. You know what I'm saying? I be hearing Tony talk like, see, one thing about me, y'all, I'm subscribed to everybody and I watch everything, bro. Whether I like your channel or not, I still will watch you just so
Right.
I can know what's going on in the community and shit. And I got Tony. I got Tony. I know, and you do not have 100% prediction record, bro. Stop. Stop it, Tony. Tony will be over here lying on my chat in my chat, bro. Tony will pick every up. Listen, bro.
Hey,
I
God,
don't give. You could
I
be
ain't
like, yo,
got
Earl
100%
Spence.
prediction record. God,
Earl Spence is about to fight Teofimo Lopez. He gonna be like, yo, Teofimo Lopez is gonna beat the shit out of Earl Spence. Like that's just what he do, bro. That's what he do.
man, Tony, I gotta get with you, man, cause I gotta get some money, man. I'm serious.
Listen, man. Listen, that's what he do, man. He just
100%
he pick
prediction.
every he pick every upset that you could think of. Let me see what's his other fight
Man,
that's happening, bro.
man.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what he probably gonna pick Valdez over Shakur. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
He'll probably pick he picking White over Fury. He said that.
Mm.
He picked see, and this is what he do. He picked Cambosos to beat Teofimo. I remember that he got that right. See, he know that. You know what I'm saying? He know he know what to do. He like shit. If somebody gonna get an upset, okay?
Yeah,
One of these fighters is gonna get an upset, and
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, you're gonna find an upset anyway. If you got 5 fights, top notch fights, somebody gonna get upset. I mean, that's just the way it goes. Somebody gonna get upset. It's gonna be the better man that win, probably. So I mean, is that what he's looking at? I don't know. Or he just lying his ass off. I don't know, but hey, it is what it is, though. All right, all right. He's not gonna doing his freeze thing. All right, okay, let him go do his freeze thing. All right, yes, sir. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Freeze. Look at him. Got the mouth open. Let me close it for him. Let me close it for him. All right, but anyway, hey, listen. I mean, hey, we have just good fights coming down the pipe. We got some good fights coming up. I mean, it's a lot of fights we can talk about. A lot of fights we can talk about, and we're talking about you guys. We're talking about Earl Spence. I mean, we are talking about some great, great, great fights. I mean, this is a lot of box material come down the pipe, and right now we got Keith Thurman, Mario Barrio. Now, I always wondered, how did Mario Barrio at that height, at that reach, squeeze in 140? I mean, come on. How did that happen?
man, YouTube was hating on me, bro.
I had to roll. I said, look. I said, there goes knockout. He doing his
Tony,
freeze
Tony,
thing.
Are you a hacker? Tony, a goddamn hacker. He a hacker like a mug. But not Tony. I
I
was
said,
saying before he tried to freeze me. See, Tony, you
I,
should have listened to the whole thing.
I said, knockout
I
doing
said
his
it's
freeze
number love,
thing.
bro. I'm just messing with you. I'm just
I
clowning,
said,
bro.
look at knockout
I'm in
mouth. It's open. I said, let me close it. Let me close.
yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Hey,
Wow,
Tony.
wow,
Yeah,
wow.
Tony. Tony. Once that fight get made, bro. Once that fight get made, come back over the week of the fight, and we'll put it on wax. I'll even let you jump on the stream, yard, bro. We'll chop it up that Friday right before the fight, bro. He says if it's a push-up channel, I will put as many push-ups on the line, and White is going to beat the shit out of Fury. Once that fight get finalized, Tony, because it still ain't, let them give us a fight date, and I do my breakdowns and predictions the week of the fight. You come here that Friday before that Saturday fight. I'll be live at 7:30 p.m. and then we'll put it on record for all the people. Salute to my brother Hawaiian Punch in that super chat. So shout out to KQKC. Y'all talk about Charlo Canelo. We about to get to that, man, because we done with our fights. We still got like 12 minutes. My overall thought on Wilder Fury, White being a better opponent, because we got sidetracked a little bit, being a better opponent than Wilder. I disagree because I don't think White got heart. I don't think White believe in himself. Anytime here's the key for me for him, right? So you getting $8 million. The biggest purse you ever got was $4.5 million. And that's euros, but you're getting $8.2 million, the biggest purse of your career, and you still crying for more money. if you really believe in yourself, if you really know you're gonna win, you be happy with that, and you just go beat his ass. If you really believe you can beat his ass, you know what I'm saying? So I think mentally he don't believe he can beat Fury, and I know Fury, like whatever you want to say, Wilder's right hand that he caught Fury with multiple times is a harder punch than any punch that you can name from Dillian White. It's harder than anything he can throw. So I have no doubt that Fury can take his power, and I think Fury gonna maul him. He gonna maul him. He gonna run through him straight up and down. That's just what I believe is probably gonna happen in that fight. But we'll do a full breakdown and prediction if we ever get the fight made. But yeah, salute again to Tony Reviews, man. Hopefully, you know, it's all love. We just clowning over here, man. But KQ, so I know you didn't watch it because you were calling the other fight. Makabu, they gave him the victory against Machunu. Long story short, though, probably fight. He landed the cleaner punches. He was counter punching, and he did a real good job. However, they gave it to Makabu. So with that being said, Canelo Alvarez, is he gonna fight Makabu? Is he gonna fight Charlo? Is he gonna take the deal from DAZN in the 2-fight deal? If you had to put your finger on it, I agree with that, Tony. If you had to put your finger on it, who he gonna fight? Who he gonna fight and why he gonna pick him? What you got on that, man?
Well, first of all, I think he should fight Canelo. I mean, Charlo. Makabu. It's obvious. The crowd has spoken. The Canelo fans has spoken. They are fed up now. Now we already been ahead of the game. Now they starting to catch up. Now they don't want to see that fight. They don't want to see an easy win. They don't want to waste their money on an easy win, an easy knockout. Like I said, that was what he won by split decision, I believe, last night.
Yeah, it was split decision, and he should have lost. Even though it got me my money, I ain't gonna sit up here and cap to y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna tell the truth. He lost. Machunu should have got that W, man, straight up.
Right. You know, so Canelo gonna go up, just like I told you, Floyd did go up, get the belt, and come back down. Now, what he should do is fight a Jamal Charlo. That's the name that's been on the chopping block for years. Everybody wanted to see Jamal and Canelo, except for Canelo. All right, now it's here. And who called them out so many times? The Charlo. I'm going to talk about both of them. Both of them calling, hey, where you at, Cinnamon? Where you at, Cinnamon? Come on, step up, Cinnamon. Well, Canelo Alvarez, he moves systematically. He moves very strategic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is the way that he going to get this ultimate third belt. Now, he's not going up there because he want to fight a cruiserweight. He just want to go up there so he get a belt. Then you're going to look, it's look good on paper. It does. Oh, he's a 3-time champion, this and that, or whatever. Then here come Floyd. Well, Gervonta Davis a 3-time. Oh, no, he's not. He's a 1-time champion. He's a 2-time regular champion. Keep that in mind, everybody. I tried to explain that yesterday. Mm-hmm. Everybody get that kind of confused, even Floyd. But I know Floyd know what the hell going on. But Floyd, he boasting for his fighter.
Shit, he trying to promote. Shit, hey, three division champion. Nah, he not.
Right. But right. He got a belt. Yeah, but you know, you got a super and a regular. So I mean, it is what it is. But I don't think that Canelo should pick Makabu. I mean, I'm glad he won the fight, but you know, hey. He's big, and who knows? He might hit Canelo with something, but maybe not. But Charlo, I think, would be the better fighter. Charlo will move in, he will move out, and he does give you a lot of lateral movement. Now, eventually, he's going to have to stop. Eventually, he's going to have to stop and punch. Because right now, when you punching on the fly, when you punching on the back foot, when you punching while you're doing lateral movements, all you're doing is pop shotting him. All you're doing is just touching him. That's all. Like Nico Ali. We didn't even talk about that yet.
Nah, I ain't, man. I no disrespect to the great Muhammad Ali, but that's on purpose, everyone.
Right.
That's purposefully not bringing up that fight.
Exactly. I mean, just call it what it is. You know, he got a little bit better, but he still ain't gonna be shit. All right. So
and all the fighters that we talked about are much better than him. And I don't like people. I hate nepotism. I can't stand it. Like
Right.
I believe you should get by on your skill, your merits, and how good you are at something. I don't believe
Exactly.
just because you know somebody or just because you related to somebody. I don't feel
Right.
like that means you
Right.
should skip the line. I hate that shit. But go
Right.
ahead, KQ.
Yeah. So I think that Canelo fight Jamal Charlo now this is a risky fight. Now this is what makes it so exciting. And y'all don't understand this. This makes it so exciting. This is a risk for Canelo and for Jamal Charlo. Jamal Charlo is undefeated. Canelo is basically one loss by Floyd, but he's undefeated after that.
Yeah.
So this is a risk for both guys, and not only a risk, this is a high risk, but it got a high reward too. And we talking about $50 million, $50 million, and that's why I say, how can you say PBC going broke?
Yeah.
But we got to put a pause on that. Why can't why can't Earl and Terrence, I don't want to go down that line because we
Nah,
be
that's
here
a
all day.
fact. That's a fact. If I'm Earl Smith, I'm rolling my eyes like I know y'all ain't about to get this motherfucker no 50
That's
million.
right. That's right.
You
And
ain't
this
got money for
motherfucker,
my fight. Y'all
right.
got me messed up, bro.
Exactly. I've been riding with you, Al, for a long time. And here I am going for undisputed. And I'm talking about I've been in your stable. And you can't give me at least 30 or 20. Come on. And Terrence, hey, you got to have a dance partner. So come on, pay Terrence too now. Hey, I got to be fair. I got to be fair now. So
Yeah,
now, now you did quote something, and I wanted you to do it on my show yesterday. I don't think you heard me, but
oh, what's that?
when you cited what Canelo brought to the table for PBC in his first fight. Now, I'm not the lie gate. You stated what he
Oh
did.
yeah. He sold
pay-per-view.
he sold 800. He sold 800,000 pay-per-views at
Right.
$64 a pop. That's no, it's $75 a pop. He did $64
79.
million. $64
Okay.
million just in pay-per-view money.
Okay. There you go. There you go. Okay. He did right by them. So, hey, I know investors and say, hey, Al, get them back, Al. Get them back. Because they like that money. They like when they can get an investment on their return. And this not counting the gate. Matter of fact, the gate, hell, all that money go to them probably at the gate. So
Facts.
but so that plays a part into everything too. But don't count on Bob. Don't count on Bob. He loved Lomachenko to death. He tucks him in every night. Oh, he loved him to death. But one thing about it, he's not gonna give up all that money for Lomachenko. Bob just don't do it. Bob said, hell, I'm
Nah,
gonna
shit. This Dillian White, Tyson Fury, his Tyson Fury's UK promoter had to win that purse bid. Bob didn't even bid on that shit.
you
He
damn
didn't even
right.
bid on it, bro.
Man,
Bob just sit back and get his 10% and be like, shit, y'all go ahead.
yeah.
He ain't lasted this long by being stupid. My thing with the Canelo Alvarez, my thing with the Canelo. Oh, go ahead. Nah, go. What you gonna say, KQ? I'll go after you.
Fish Eyes got a 49, a record breaker now, a $49 million, right? And
Yeah.
I'm talking about, man, listen to all this money now, y'all. Y'all, listen to all this money. You don't tell me ain't no money in boxing. We talking about
money.
50 over here. We talking about 49 over here. Man, goddamn. Give me a break. Go ahead.
It's simple for me, y'all. Like he gotta go with Charlo, and he gotta go with Charlo for business reasons, and it gives him an opportunity to do something that some of y'all ain't gonna like what I got to say about it, but this is just what it is. So first of all, the business side of it, ain't nobody else gonna get him that money. Like he done tasted that pay-per-view money. That shit different, bro. That shit different than that app money. That shit different than any other thing he can do. You know what I'm saying? So that pay-per-view money, he got to get to that bag, bro. You can't turn down no $50 million plus back end money. You know what I'm saying? So that's the business aspect of it. Because if you look at the zone, they can't pay him as much. And then McAboo, what Canelo gonna do? He gonna go fight on the Don King network? Like what are you gonna do?
Right.
They gonna bring like come on, bro. Like the money is over with the Charlo fight. That's the first thing. And then the second thing, like it's about time for him to either prove some people right or prove some people wrong. And what I mean by that is somebody gonna have to shut up. Somebody gonna have to shut up. For everybody that was saying, hey, Canelo, He had his trouble with slick black fighters. He can't do this. He can't do that. He go in there and beat Jamal Charlo. I mean, shit, he shut a lot of people up. So from a legacy perspective, from a competitive perspective, he got to choose Charlo, bro. And from a business perspective too, if you Charlo, I'm gonna tell y'all this. My quick nugget into the fight before we wrap up. You cannot do what all these fighters try to do. I do not believe, I don't hold that same general consensus that a lot of people hold. A lot of people say you beat Canelo by being slick, by outboxing him, moving around, doing all that. Bro, you playing into his wheelhouse. Yep. You cannot beat Canelo Alvarez by running around the ring the whole damn fight because he's used to hunting people down. That's what he do. Yep. He's a seek and destroy fighter. So if you try to fight like that, shit, you in trouble, bro. It's not gonna work out for you. Charlo gonna have to sit down and he gonna have to fight with him. He gonna have to sit down. He gonna have to fight with him. He gonna have to use that jab, and he gonna have to try to land that right hand. And he gonna have to fight with Canelo. Otherwise, if he moving around the ring, he gonna get worn out. He gonna get tired and shit. That's my 2 piece on it. That's why when people ask me who you give the best shot against Canelo, that's why it's always Beterbiev and it's always David Benavidez, because they gonna sit down and they gonna fight with his ass. All that moving around and shit, that ain't gonna work, bro. It's not gonna work. And ain't nobody good enough to do what Floyd did. So that people trying to follow his blueprint, rolling with punches and shit, staying in the pocket, getting just out of reach and countering and shit. Right. You not they ain't skilled enough to do that shit with Canelo. You're gonna have to sit and fight with him. So that's my 2 cents on the actual fight without breaking it down and predicting it. But I think he's gonna choose Charlo. I think Macaboo, his garbage performance last night and the lack of money in that fight, ain't nobody trying to watch that shit. I think the DAZN deal, that's a 2-fight deal. He can make more money in one fight with Charlo than a 2-fight deal with DAZN. And then just the whole legacy of it all. Like you get a chance to shut people up, bro. You get a chance to shut people up. So it's a win-win-win for him. But that's all I got. KQKC, I see 65 of y'all in here. Y'all smash the like button. KQ, give your last words, man. Let them know when you're going live, when you're gonna be off, what you got coming to the channel next week, man.
Yes, sir. All right. I am your boy KQKC Boxing Network, and it has been fun today. Like I say, Stormy B came on with the post commentary last night, and here we are at the morning after show. And like I say, we both are different channels, but Stormy B give it the way he give it, and we give it the way we give it. All right. Sure. But one thing about it, you're gonna get some boxing. And yes, I will be live tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. But I will be off on Tuesday. All right, I will be off on Tuesday. I didn't have an off day this week. We was on fire, and when things are going right, if it ain't broken, don't try to fix it. So I kept going, and I kept going. So right now, keep your seat belt on. All right, because get ready for a ride in February. Get ready for a damn ride in March, because we got great fights coming down the pipe. We got great content. And guess what? Your boy, the guru. We talking about knockout boxing 86. He gonna be studying. He gonna be looking. He gonna be looking on the inside. He gonna be looking on the outside. He go in and out and give you his honest prediction. And actually, if you look at the record speaks for itself. The record speaks for itself. So he's overwhelmingly doing what he's supposed to do. He's overwhelmingly doing what he do. All right. So, man, show him some love, man. Y'all got to show him some love, because he's growing, and he's growing at a rapid pace. And that means that he's doing something right. And with that, hey, you know where to reach me at, right here on YouTube. I am your boy, the singing OG, KQKC. Wow. And that's all I got, baby. Yes, all I got.
Yes, sir. Right now. Yeah, HMG Entertainment. I saw your question, bro. Why I don't talk about Nico Ali Walsh? I talk about him a little bit. I didn't want to cover him today because it was too many good fighters. And as I said, bro, I don't like nepotism. I don't like people being put in positions that they don't deserve. That's why I don't want to talk about him, because I don't feel like he deserves the coverage that he gets. You go back and watch his fight. I will say this: you go back and watch his fight. You name me another fighter where they got the fight on, but they got his family on the screen too. The whole goddamn fight. The whole fight, his family on the screen while he fighting at the same time. That's one thing. That's why if you look at the Josh Warrington versus Kiko Martinez fight, that's why I'm shitting on that fight, because I don't believe Josh Warrington deserves that opportunity, because he got his ass whipped by Mauricio Lara, and he was about to get his ass whooped again by Mauricio Lara before he dove into Mauricio Lara with a Chris
Yeah.
Benoit head. But for all y'all
Mhm.
wrestling fans, you know what I'm talking about. All right.
Mhm.
Then the last thing, I don't like that shit when Keith Thurman and Mario Barrios, they was talking about a title eliminator, bro. I hate people getting, long story short, I don't like people getting opportunities that they don't deserve because that shit's on the sport. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? It's like
Right.
my Dallas Cowboys, and y'all obviously y'all know I watch football. We are the most viewed and the most popular and the most talked about team in the NFL. What if the NFL told the winner of these games tonight, like, look, man, the Cowboys, they do more numbers. They more popular than y'all. So I know you won the NFC Championship game. We're going to put the Cowboys in the Super Bowl because they're going to draw more numbers. Y'all be pissed off. People be mad. So that's why I don't like that shit, bro. Straight up and down. For me, my last words, y'all come follow me right here on YouTube, Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Live every Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. We discuss the hottest topics in boxing. Live every Friday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. That's our breakdown and prediction show where we break down and we predict every single fight for that upcoming week. And then Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. We live every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. We also drop videos daily. So y'all check out the daily content on the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here for the first time. Share this video on your social media platform. And turn on your notifications, man. But we appreciate y'all watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, we out of here. Peace, y'all.
Peace.